All right. Hi, guys. We are here.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Live with Grace and Shawna.
Sorry. Yeah, welcome to Live with Grace and Shauna. Sorry, guys. I think I put 4 p.m. Pacific time, and it was really 5 p.m. Pacific time. And I don't know how I got the times confused. I thought it was 4 p.m. God, I don't know. Yeah, whatever. At least the live was scheduled for the right time, so hopefully everybody figured out that that's when we were going to be on, and here we are. We've made it, Grace.
We
Once
finally
again,
made
another week. We've always got, a few little glitches trying to get on. Yeah, this is not easy, guys, but we're here.
And
We're
it's
here.
so funny because every week we come on, it's something different. That didn't
I
happen
know.
last week.
Yeah.
What the
There's a
hell?
different issue every week. It's amazing. We could not. We should be doing like we should be like noting this down, Grace, and then like doing a video on like helping people troubleshoot their live
Yeah,
streams or
that's
something.
for sure.
It's
Yep.
really hard. It's really hard. But anyway, we are here. And who's here today? Hello from France. Yes, tell us where you're coming in from, guys. Danielle's here. Hi, Danielle. Danielle made a live, Grace.
Oh, hi, Danielle.
Yay. Yes, she made it. That's amazing. Yes, and thanks again. Yeah, sorry if I screwed everybody up at the time, but I think by now, we'll be here. We'll be here at the scheduled time as far as what YouTube says. So, we just like to keep you on your toes, keep you guessing, when are they going to be here?
Oh, okay. I'm right now. I couldn't see the chat. That's good.
Okay. All right. How you doing, Grace? You all right?
Yeah, I'm okay now that we're live because I thought it was going to be another half an hour. What a crazy thing. It's just crazy, this thing. There's two software platforms trying to talk together, and sometimes it's like, no, I don't feel like it.
And two YouTube podcasters trying to trying to talk together and figure it all out. I have my Die Hard shirt on, guys. It's a Japanese Die Hard, and it's cool.
Yeah.
It's got like a real Bruce, and then it's got like an AI Bruce. They've kind of like mocked it all up. So it's like a little...
That's funny.
I love, one thing I just love about moonlighting fans in general and our podcast. It's all international. Someone's here from France. We've got people coming in from different parts of the world. Grace is in Australia. I'm in China. I'm in Shanghai.
We're all over the place.
I know.
Orlando.
Yeah, Orlando and Pacific Northwest. Nice. Very cool.
Yeah.
Very cool. Yeah.
Oh, thanks
And
for
Danielle's
being
on
here.
the East Coast.
Because you
The
guys,
East Coast time is
because you guys are in for a
sorry.
treat because Shawna has done something special for you today.
I have, yes. In the UK, yes, Marigold from the UK.
Oh, hi, Marigold. She's back. Chilla's back.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chilla's.
Great to see everybody.
Yep. She's in the Facebook
Hi,
group.
everybody out there just watching and on the replay crew, as it's called. If you're watching this like after we're done, hello out there. Tell us in the comments where you're coming in from.
Yep.
Like this video, share it out, subscribe, and all the things that the thriving metropolis of Rochester, New York. That's where Danielle's coming in from.
Yeah, bloody legend.
Yeah. So one question I have today, Atlanta. Yeah, hi, Carolyn. Carolyn's here from Atlanta.
Hi, Carolyn from Atlanta.
Sorry, I think I shook my camera. I wanted my camera a little above eye level today, like Cybill. If it's good enough for Cybill and Bruce, it's good enough for me. It's a little I'm trying. Is that?
Luckily, the camera's up there, so I'm good. I don't have to change anything.
Yeah. Exactly. So to everybody watching, my question to you today is, what's your favorite photo? What are your favorite photos of Cybill and Bruce? Or photo shoot, or photos of an event they attended? All right, think about that. Tell us in comments, tell us in chat. Grace, do you have your favorite off the top of your head? Like one event or one photo shoot that's just your favorite photos of them?
Well, I don't know whether you include this, but when she accepted her People's Choice Award, the one that you uploaded recently, for that gold dress, oh my God, she looks divine. I'm sorry, that's just amazing. That could be even better than the grey dress. Shawna. You know, my
Oh,
favorite
really?
dress. Yeah.
Yeah.
Could be
Well, that's
better,
the
but
gray.
it's not the same category. So you can't sort of,
Yeah, the gray is your favorite outfit on the show.
yeah, on the show. Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
yes,
But that dress when she accepted that award, she looks like a goddess. She really
yeah,
does. A beautiful
she's
dress.
gorgeous.
She doesn't need anything around her neck. She's just, oh my God, I just
She's gorgeous in that.
gorgeous,
Yes.
gorgeous, gorgeous.
Yeah. Yes, and let us know, guys. But so photo shoots of Sybil and Bruce. So that's Sybil accepting her award. But I mean, some people, I don't know. I mean, people have their favorites because yeah, I just know people say that in the chat groups and post that all the time. Carolyn says her favorite pictures are season 5 and the 1985 Emmys. Okay. Yep. So okay. Kind of similar to what Grace is saying, like Sybil in that dress and everything. Yes. So tell us. Well, the reason I asked Grace, and if you're thinking about it,
Yeah, I
you
can't because I've thought of
okay.
some of them and they're really good. That one's good. The book.
Yeah, that's a good. That's season 3. Yeah.
Yeah,
The
that's
book
a good
cover.
one. Yeah.
There's a lot of.
But
They look gorgeous there as well.
yeah. But I don't like the one that's on the one that's on the album cover. Yeah. No, I don't even like that one. I
Oh, and
don't
she's in the dress,
know.
the tuxedo and the dress and the white
Yeah,
dress.
yeah.
It's good. Yeah,
Oh
that's season
yeah.
3 as well.
And the one with what's it called? Oh God. Money Talks,
And
Maddie Walks, that
Money Talks,
dress,
Mandy
the
Walks.
casino,
Okay. Yes.
right?
Yes.
That one's okay, but in that photo shoot, like she's got no shoes on. What a surprise. And
Yeah. Yeah.
visually, I don't like that. I can't think of one, Shauna, honestly. You guys
Oh,
tell
okay.
me,
All
and
right.
maybe I'll come up with
I didn't
one.
know it was that hard of a question.
It was.
Um, so Grace, or sorry, Danielle says the promo photo shoot, late season 4, is that when he's in the black leather jacket and she's in a black dress. Is that season 4, season 5? Season 3 when she's in the white dress. Yeah, right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, yeah. A lot of people, the funny thing is, even though season 5 is terrible, a lot of people love like the season 5 photo shoots,
Hmm.
you know, um,
But her
where they're
hair's
kind of
different.
sitting together, like, I know her hair's different, but
Her
where she's
hair's
like holding his
completely different.
finger and they're cozy and they're holding hands a lot and stuff like that. Yeah. Well, the reason I ask is because tonight we're going to talk about, or this morning, I
This
guess, for
morning.
Grace and I, the 27th. Yeah, this morning. We're going to talk about the 27th Annual Broadcasting Awards. And this is my personal favorite photo shoot of them. This is where I think they just look like such a couple. They look so gorgeous. I love how they look. Sheila says she doesn't like anything from season 5. Yeah, where she's wearing all white and he's wearing all black. Season 5. Oh, all white and all black. Okay,
Okay.
all right.
And
Yeah, I think that's season 5. Yeah, Annie Leibovitz shoot. Yes. Yeah, yeah, yeah. She may have. Yes, that's beautiful. Um, Let me pull this up here. All right, you can see that. Okay. All right, Grace. So yeah, you monitor the chat, Grace, because I can't see it now,
okay.
and I'm going to give my little presentation, guys. Okay, teacher Shawna, you know my profession, right? I'm a teacher. So I made a presentation today that I'm going to talk about, and within the presentation is the video that all of the video from the event that we found. So Grace and I will review that as we have the last few, weekends with the video, the last few lives. Anyway, so this is I love this picture in particular of Sybil and Bruce. I love it. And I've put it on, I used to have it on a t-shirt. I don't know why. Like, there's a certain look in his eye. I think they look like very much like a married couple here. I think they're gorgeous.
We
I
we
just love how they look. I don't know. And I think Danielle can confirm as far as scripts. I I believe they were filming I'm Curious Maddie like bedroom scenes and To Air is Human, the morning scene of To Air is Human, this very day, Grace.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but yeah, we'll get into that.
Okay.
Um, anything in the chat, Grace, before I move on?
They're talking about the photo shoot. So season 3, when she was in the white dress, yep. Um, where she's wearing all white and he's wearing all black in season 5. I don't like anything from season 5. That's from Chiller. Um, yeah. The Annie Leibovitz photo shoot from 87. Do you know which one that one is, Shawna? I don't know what that is. I
Is that the
probably know the
one
photo.
that's like on our book cover? Is that the Annie? Which one is the Annie Leibovitz? Tell
Yeah.
us, yeah, remind us.
Yeah. Photo shoot from season 5. Whenever Bruce is wearing a tux. Oh yeah, baby. Um,
Absolutely.
and the award ceremony you are talking about. I love this photo too. Sheila says, yes, I love that one too. They're beautiful. She agrees with you. Danielle, oh my God, you have an effing slide deck. You are hilarious. Well done. There's nothing Shauna can't do, Danielle. She's amazing. Um,
Oh,
Danielle
so
says,
are you?
yes, back to back filming scene. Yes, yep. So she confirms what you said. So we're up to date with chat so far.
Okay, great.
Let's,
So yes, tonight we're gonna look at the awards, and we're gonna find out what they got the awards for. And I reached out to the Hollywood Radio and Television Society, Grace, this week, and they
yep.
were kind enough to reach out to the ex-director, the old director, who was there or involved somehow in this event, and he gave us other materials that actually answer a lot of questions that I had about the event. So yeah, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
That's
So yes,
fantastic.
anyway, yeah, yeah. So this is my favorite photo of them. This I just love them at this event. Like getting video of this event is like Christmas morning every day for me. Yeah, it's the best. It's amazing, and the fact that we just got more is just like what? It's crazy.
Yeah, it's
So
really good.
yeah. All right. So these are the awards that they won. These are like a hell of an award. Like where do you put this award? This is a huge, massive. Like in the video, someone says, "Do you have a wall?" It's like, yeah, you need a wall for this. This
No,
isn't going on a shelf.
I think looks like a chopping board.
I know. Yeah, maybe they could keep it in
That's
the
what it
kitchen.
looks like to me.
Yeah.
Oh.
Um, I think the current awards, if you look on the Hollywood Radio and Television HRTS, I believe, um, if you look on their website, the awards are just small glass awards now, so they don't give these massive awards out anymore. I wonder where these are now, Grace.
Yeah, they're probably dust collectors. I don't know. Don't know.
Probably in a storage or a garage, I guess, maybe.
Mm.
So the interesting thing about these awards, it was the 27th annual International Broadcasting Awards, hosted by the Hollywood Radio and Television Society, which is still around. I think they're celebrating like 75 years or something like that. Like I said, I've
Oh.
talked to them this week. They're very nice people, like so responsive and like really went out of their way to reach out to the past director and get like any answers for us and stuff, which was so nice. So a big thank you to them. Really, really
Thank you very much.
kind.
Beautiful.
Yeah, because we there's there's never enough information for Moonies. We always want to know more. And so Cybill won the International Broadcasting Woman of the Year, and Bruce won Man of the Year. And actually, these awards were given for their commercial work. Isn't that
Yeah.
interesting, Grace?
Yes,
For the previous year?
I never knew that. I just thought it was just an award for them being
Fabulous.
celebrities,
Just fabulous. Just being
Just
fabulous.
fabulous,
Yeah.
just being fabulous. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Maybe they created the award. I was talking to Danielle this week, and we were saying like, this sounds like an award that we would create just to have Cybill and Bruce come to the event.
Yeah.
You know, just to like, yeah, right. I have a good idea. Let's invite Cybill and Bruce. We'll make it a black tie affair. we get to spend the evening with them. We'll give them these like commercial, like man and woman of the year awards, and like, hey, we're all happy, right?
Yep. Oh my God.
So,
That's so
yeah,
funny.
yeah,
So
yeah.
it's
So
it's
they're
only
so
so
this.
they had an award for people doing commercials.
I
Is that what
guess in
that's
broadcasting, radio and television broadcasting commercial award. I'm telling you, somebody wanted to meet Sybil and Bruce. Somebody
yeah,
wanted to spend the evening with Sybil and
yep,
Bruce.
yep,
Yeah,
yep, yep, yep. And we'll
right.
talk
Yeah.
about
So,
later we'll talk about how good it turned out with cameras and where they're standing.
oh yeah,
Mm.
yeah, yeah. Yes, but we'll learn a little bit more about because yes, there were always some things that I wonder. So here's the timeline. Oh, anything, Grace, from the chat?
Yes. Carolyn says the Annie Leibovitz is Sybil and the white evening gown and Bruce in the tux and he's leaping
Oh,
around. So
okay.
that's the album cover that I was saying.
Okay, got it.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's
the
that one.
images there.
Um,
Beautiful.
um, Chilla's just laughing. ECARP, Sybil is in the white strapless gown and Bruce is wearing a tux in the photo shoot by Annie Leibovitz. Yes, thank you. Danielle says he looks great there. So that's cool. Thank you.
Hmm. Hmm. Sure does. So, yeah, it was. I mean, okay, if you've looked at our fanzine, you know the timeline of 1987 and how many things happened for Sybil and Bruce in 1987 is like
It's
beyond. Like moonlighting, yeah,
crazy.
it was at the top of its game. Starting in January, Golden Globe Awards for Sybil and Bruce. Bruce put his album out. Sybil finds out she's pregnant with twins. They're filming. Everything is like, the culmination of leading up to I Am Curious Maddie, um, with all the episodes. I mean, Moonlighting is like truly at the top of its game. Um, in the video that we're going to watch, Sybil says, she never thought that she would have, wasn't sure if she would win an award, but it wasn't so much the award is like giving a speech, a thank you speech, and just that week she got to give 3 of them, and so that was this week. 2 People's Choice Awards on March 15th, and getting these awards for the Man and Woman of the Year in broadcasting on the 17th.
Wow.
Yeah, so that was the 3 acceptance speeches. And as you can see, when we went through, when Danielle and I went through the filming script, this is what was filmed on March 17th, Grace.
That same
So
day.
the Big Bang kiss and some of the sex scenes, March 17th and 18th. Maddie's speech in the Big Bang, March 17th, and to Eris Human morning bedroom scene 17th. The same day they're getting these awards. So like, put that mental picture in your head.
No wonder you say they look like they're married.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah, they were.
So
Yeah,
this
they. Yeah.
this awards ceremony, this is in the evening? Is this an evening thing?
Yes.
I suppose it would be if they're in touch.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, so that explains that. So they've been in bed all day and then they come here.
Yeah. Yep. Yep. Guys out there, how amazing is that? That like we're just, this is them like during the Big Bang. And that's why, yeah, I just love looking at them so much right here in this moment because it's like the culmination of everything. It's like the very moment before everything fell apart, basically.
It's an amazing moonlighting has the most amazing timeline of how things just progressed and all the things that happened in this particular year, and then things just changed. It's just
Oh my gosh.
I know I
I
say it
know.
all the time in the podcast, but this is mind-boggling what happened this particular year. It's just crazy.
Yeah. I know. I know. And then yeah, Sybil getting pregnant with the twins and then getting married and then Bruce met to me and then he got married and she got pregnant and yeah, it's just like everything. And at least Beasley had a baby. She was pregnant this year. Yeah, baby fever over there, something in the water, moonlighting, everything was happening at once. But yeah, what an amazing year. And then yeah, Bruce won his Emmy this year. Die
Yeah.
Hard was filming. It's just crazy. It's crazy. Like who has a year like this? So it's very cool.
And he did his
Anyway,
concerts
so
as well that year.
yeah,
Those ones that I
that's
upload, that
true.
one I uploaded, and he's with the already with the Temptations. 85, he
Temptations.
was an unknown. 87, he's doing concerts. What?
I know.
It
Yeah,
happened
exactly.
so fast for him. He must have been
I
like,
know.
what the hell is happening? And all of a sudden, he must have an entourage of people like publicist and bloody, his agent. And
Yeah,
oh, I
I
can't
know.
imagine, can't
I mean,
imagine how things changed for him.
yeah, when he gave his Emmy speech, he said it'll be 3 years Tuesday or something like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, within this really short period of time, right? It is just crazy, like how fast things happened and how much happened. It must have been like kind of overwhelming.
Yeah. Because all of a sudden, they're having to dress up and go out every night and do things and events and stuff like that.
Well,
Um,
yeah, I think that People's Choice 1986, just sorry, real quick, was I think that's the first award that Bruce won, you know? So that was like 2 years prior to this. He was winning an award, for the first time, which has been very exciting, at the People's Choice Awards. And now, all of this 2 years later. Yeah, it's just
he,
getting award
he
after
had
award after award.
something. He had something that people
Yeah.
noticed and said, we got to get this guy. And that doesn't happen
Yeah.
to
Glenn.
many people, it's
Glenn, yeah.
crazy.
Glenn.
I just want to update you on the note on the chat. Um, okay, so Danielle says so their commercials at the time were the Seagram's ones and her L'Oreal commercials, question mark. I don't really think they were overly remarkable, which further is your point,
Yeah.
how they invented an award to get them. Yeah, yeah. It's true.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
they just wanted to meet them.
Yeah.
Chiller, wow. And they look so happy together in these photos. They're glowing. Yep.
I
Danielle,
know.
and
Yeah.
think about those few weeks in general. She finds out she's pregnant. They all find out. They rethink the whole entire storyline for season 4, and Bruce decides to do Die Hard. So all these things, decisions and changes just changed everything. Um, yeah, and Danielle says all the things just happen in a few weeks. Crazy.
Yeah. It's
Um,
crazy. Yeah.
oh, we have somebody new, I think. LB5368. Hello. I looked up the event and the news reported about the ceremony. Now, this is in inverted commas. About 1,500 advertising and broadcasting executives attended the black tie dinner at the Century Plaza Hotel. So that's that. Good to know. Thank you. From the UPI archives. So that's great. Thanks for that. Um,
Great.
here I am. You know that I'm calling you that. You know that, don't you?
Here I am. Yeah.
When did they receive an Emmy?
Yeah.
Uh,
Bruce. Bruce got an Emmy
Bruce got to
in
let me later
September.
on. Yeah, in 87. Yep.
Yeah, it was September of that year. Yeah.
Yep. There's only him.
For his work in moonlighting. All righty. Okay. Well, yes. All right. Moving on. So yes, there's a bit of the timeline and all the things that were happening in '87, which is all very exciting. All right. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So yes, in the past we only had pictures of this event. So a few years earlier we only had pictures. So these were the pictures inside, some of the pictures inside, right? And my question always was, what was happening inside the event? Because we only see the whole press thing as far as video on the outside, and most of the pictures were taken outside in front of the press, right? And we see them in the video coming out of that room. But yeah, but obviously something was happening inside.
Yeah. So
All right.
maybe they had a dinner or something, and only certain photographers were allowed inside. And then later, when they came out, that's when all the press was there, maybe?
Yeah, because yeah, this is like before we found video and got more information. This is all we saw, right? And I'm
Yeah.
circling them holding hands, of course.
Yes.
But yeah, they had envelopes and they were like giving out something. So yeah, this was always the questions in my mind. What was going on inside, and how come we don't have video of that? And can we see more? Can we learn more? Whatever.
Yeah.
Um, yeah. So that was just this is I'm just explaining kind of what we had leading up to just a couple years ago. All right. So but look how happy they look. Grace holding
Yeah.
hands. I mean, come on, couple central, right?
Yeah.
Very cool. All right.
Looks
Okay, so
perfect.
yes, this is where the Hollywood Radio and Television Society comes in because they provided more information. All
Okay.
right.
Cool.
Um, yeah. So here's some more photos, which I'm gonna. This is just a preview of them getting their awards inside.
That photo's
So
reversed. Oh, this
which
is
one?
inside. Okay. But why
Yeah,
would
this
they?
is inside the event.
But why would they give him those on the outside as well?
I think that was for the press, just to
Oh,
do that in front of the
because I'm
press.
thinking that woman's on the wrong side of Bruce because she was on the other side.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Mm.
So this is now inside the event. Yeah. Okay, but that's just a little preview. Okay, so this is the director, the ex-director of HRTS sent. So this is the book. This is the awards book that was there
Oh.
that night, that
Oh,
they used that night. So yeah, this is the new stuff that the director sent. The awards book.
that's fantastic. And it's got all the flags on it too. Oh, they got an Australian flag
Yeah,
there. Ooh, cool stuff.
yeah, yeah. International Broadcasting Awards, 27th annual. Hollywood Radio and Television Society on its 40th anniversary. Yes, at the Century Plaza Hotel, Avenue of the Stars. Love it, love it. And the date.
Wow,
All right,
that's
so that,
fantastic.
yep, so that's pretty cool. They sent that. So here's a write up about them getting the award.
Okay.
Um, do you want me to read it or just? I'll put these things online later, guys,
Yeah,
so you can look
that's
it over
okay.
yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I know if you guys want me to read the whole thing, but it's just saying. I mean, I'll read like the first part of it. Just the first paragraph says Bruce Willis and Sybil Shepherd, dazzling romantic couple of ABC's television
Woohoo!
hit Moonlighting, will be honored as International Man and Women of the Year in Broadcasting by the Hollywood Radio and Television Society. And then it talks about Glenn Caron and Moonlighting, and yeah, and on the side here it's people who have been honored before.
Yeah, so they're the people. Okay. Ted Danson, Shelley Long, Gary Marshall, Penny Marshall, Henry Winkler.
Yeah, Michael J.
I don't know
Fox,
that
Carol
person.
Burnett, Bob Hope.
Carol Burnett, Angie Dickinson, Robert Young, Mary Tyler Moore,
Mm-hmm.
Flip Wilson. I know Flip Wilson.
Hmm.
Yeah. Oh, it's fabulous.
Yeah,
That's
so that's a write up of the event.
hmm
They talk about some of the shows they've done: The Long Dance Sequence, Shakespeare Shrew, Wonderful Life, all the things. Yeah, it's great. All right, so we got that. Okay, so yes. Now, some of the reports about this event that I've read in the past said it was a lunch, and some said it was a dinner. So this is from their booklet. So yes, as someone was saying in the chat, similar. The awards were presented before some 1,400 advertising and broadcasting executives and their guests at the Century Plaza Hotel, Los Angeles, March 17th. The black tie dinner, okay, so that confirms it. Yes, it was a dinner. Also honored Sybil Shepherd and Bruce Willis, stars of ABC's television's Moonlighting, at the Society's International Woman and Man of the Year.
okay. All right.
So, yeah.
So they had dinner. Right. That's good
Yeah,
to know.
so they had dinner. Yeah, so we know it was a dinner and how many people were there, and it was like advertising and broadcasting and blah blah blah. All right, so that was cool. All right, so here's some pictures from inside the event that we have not seen before that they sent this week.
Oh, Sybil.
Yep. Oops, sorry guys. Yep, I had to circle that for you, Grace. But you know what's funny is she wasn't wearing these. She was wearing black slip-on shoes when they went out in front of the press. She wasn't wearing these sneakers.
I'm
And we'll see the late.
I'm
Huh?
speechless. I'm
Oh, yeah,
speechless.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, she's pregnant, and as it says, after a hard day on the Moonlighting set, making out with Bruce Willis, Sybil opted for the comfort of sports shoes with her evening gown. How Sybil?
How's Sybil?
And look at this woman. How much would you pay Grace to be this lady right here? Admire
Amazing.
applauds as Bruce Willis heads for the stage.
Oh, that's cool.
So yeah, we can see, just these pictures are cool because like we see some of the inside, right? Inside of the event.
Yeah.
Look, Grace, it says something over here. Australia, England, and Japan also won to give foreign entries for the fours. It's talked about Australia over here.
Okay.
Adelaide,
What?
Grace. Yeah, it says Adelaide. Agency was Young and Rubicon, Adelaide, and production was that's where Grace is from, guys.
Okay. Never heard of them,
Funny.
so it's okay.
Okay. All right. Anyway, and then yeah, it has this photo, which is what the outside, of course. But anyway, yeah, a few things inside.
This is great. This is so good. We've never seen. All we saw was them just walking out of this blinking door, and
Yeah.
you know, it was just crazy what was going on. Every
Yes.
flashing lights and everything, and you sort of it's like a deleted scene.
I know. I know. It's like it gives more
Wait, wait a minute.
context.
Wait a minute. What happened before that?
Yes.
Um, can I just
Absolutely. Yes.
let me just check the
Yeah. Go ahead.
chat a second. Okay, here I am. My name's Anne. Hi, Anne.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Okay. LB, I saw your name before and you've deleted it. I don't know why, but I know your name. Glad to be here with you, Moonies. Anne says it was two
Welcome.
days. It was 2 days before Bruce's birthday. Yeah, very good. Pick up. He had a great
That's true.
week.
Oh my gosh. I know. There's another thing to celebrate.
LB, the awards were so big. I couldn't tell how big they were until the photo of Cybill and Bruce holding them came up. Yeah, crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, they're ridiculously big. I mean, I don't know. Did they
Oh my
think
goodness.
at that back in the 80s that, oh, it's got to be a big size and it's got to make a statement. Now they're just little,
I
trinkets.
know. And are these the same awards that they got outside? Because look at the award; it has this like little thing on it, like a pen, maybe ink. I don't know what that is, but isn't that different from like what they gave them outside
Well,
as awards?
these look bigger. These look bigger. So
And they've
maybe,
got like an added thing right here.
yeah, so maybe they had the big ones inside and when you came out, they just sort of had a replica. I don't know, but they're much bigger than the ones outside for sure. What does everybody
I
think
don't know.
about
The
that?
ones outside are pretty big as well. Um,
No,
so
they're not
here
that
I
big.
underlined. So here's Sybil getting her award inside. Bruce getting his award inside. So it looks like they called them up one by one or separately, which I was wondering about that as well, of course. Like, did they stand up there together? Did they get them separately?
Mm.
So it says, let's see, well, number one, HRTS President Kettleman presents Woman of the Year plaque to Moonlighting's Sybil Shepherd. All right. Number two, IBA Chair Corday bestows Man of the Year plaque on star Bruce Willis. That's these two pictures here.
Okay.
Number nine, which we don't see here, Willis Shepherd and MC Norm Crosby applaud sweepstakes winners. Okay, now that answers a question because I wondered what they were giving away. So, and I think here's like the sweepstakes winners because
Oh,
here's Sybil and Bruce giving away an award to like the sweepstake winner, which sign me up for that.
okay. I have a question. I don't know what that is, but is that like lotto or something? I hear that all the time, sweepstakes. But why would they do that at this event? I don't understand that.
Maybe there are some sweepstakes. Yeah, I think a sweepstakes you enter something to
Yeah.
generate interest,
Yeah.
right?
Okay.
Um, yeah, maybe to raise money. Maybe you have to pay a fee to like enter the sweepstake or something. I have no idea. I mean, I don't know what the sweepstake was for. Obviously, the winner got to meet Bruce Wilson, Sybil Shepherd. So like, why weren't we hearing about this at the time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. They never mentioned that.
I know. So now we know what they were giving away. They were giving away something to the sweepstakes winners. That's really cool.
Mm.
Yeah, I always wondered what they were giving away. And here I underlined another one here. So thrilled, Joy Golden. Is that her name? Joy Golden? What a name. What a beautiful
Ooh,
name.
yeah.
This woman here, Joy Golden. Radio sweepstakes winner is congratulated by friends. That's her friends now, Sybil and Bruce. What a lucky lady.
Oh my God. That's funny.
Isn't that funny?
That's hilarious.
Um, now, you know, I love everything we got. If we could have seen a picture of them at their table, that would have been
Yeah.
like icing on the cake.
Yeah, that would have been
Because
great.
I want to see who they're sitting by, who's sitting by
Yeah.
who, the day, you know what I mean? Like, oh, but because Moonies always need more, you know what I mean? Because it's like never enough, right? But
Yeah.
no,
Yeah.
like all
Yeah.
of this is really cool. It fills in so many blanks. It fills in so many questions, right?
It sure does. Yeah. That's cool.
Yeah. So yes. Anyway, I thought that was amazing that we got pictures of inside, and yeah, I'm just noticing that these awards look different and all of that. So and yeah, Sybil and her sneakers, which is really funny. Okay. Here was something else. Congratulations to Sybil and Bruce. We're moonstruck. So I guess that was NBC's congratulations to Sybil and Bruce for those awards.
Mm. Okay, that's good.
Which, yeah, this is a good photo shoot.
Mm.
And this one,
Yeah, I love this one.
yeah,
That's a
that's
playful
great.
one on that. Yeah. That's so good.
Yes, yes, yes. Okay. So yes, that's thank you again to the Hollywood Radio Television Society for all of that
Yeah.
insight. That's all the material they sent me. That's amazing.
Lovely. Thank you.
Yeah.
This is
So,
so great.
any comments?
No.
Just watching the presentation.
Anne says, I have never seen awards that big. Yeah, they're
Yeah.
ridiculous. Plus, he had his shoulder injury too, didn't he? He couldn't carry
Oh,
it. He couldn't
yeah.
even hold it.
The word, yeah, it is the same awards because now I'm seeing this little part to it, which I just didn't see before. Okay, it's the same awards. So, yeah, I was like,
Is
before
it?
I just saw okay, the placards.
Oh,
I
they
didn't
look.
see the little side thing. So it's the same awards. Good to know. So yeah, until just a few years ago, Grace, we only had these photos, these wonderful, beautiful photos that kept popping up and popping up and popping up and popping up and popping up.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I love those photos. Those photos. These are my favorite. Like I said, these are my favorite photos of them. I just love them here. I just think they look gorgeous. So that's So I always love these photos, and it seemed like we always found more. I'm like, oh, I don't think we've seen that pose, and now we know why, because when you see like how much they were like flashing the photographs, you got them every pose practically. But all right. Oh, and then yeah, we had these, which are just like kind of like black and white photos. We didn't have too many photos of like all of them together, right?
Oh, that's great. I love that. I love that.
Yeah, yeah. So anyway, that's what we had. We had for a long time. We had photos of the event, and that's it. All right. Until a couple years ago, Laurel, Mooney Laurel, our friend, a friend of the podcast, she found video grays. Bum 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 bum.
Oh my God, amazing.
Okay, so Laurel found the video of Bruce and Sybil like coming out of the event and standing by that white wall. The first video that we had, there were like two of them, I think, from like, yeah. So Laurel found that, I think maybe like 3 years ago or something. And then, within the last couple of weeks, I found the video of them with Glenn and Jay and yeah, just more footage. And a few more talking points of Bruce, which we've strung together on the YouTube. Right? So
Yes, amazing. This is
yeah, that's
fabulous.
really, yeah.
Thank
It
you,
was really
Laurel,
like,
for starting that.
oh my God, Laurel, thank you for doing the deep dive on that. And what's happened lately, I think, is well, two things. I don't know why, so Laurel doesn't remember. Like I found these videos the other week on Shutterstock, and Laurel's not, she doesn't really remember, but maybe it was Shutterstock that she found hers as well. But it's like, if she found it on Shutterstock, why now a couple years later am I finding more? Are people putting more, are people uploading more video every once in a while? I don't know, you know? Um, but
Mm.
yeah, I mean, that just tells us we always have to keep looking because there's
Yeah.
always more out there, it seems, or like people are always uploading more, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And what's been happening on YouTube lately is I think their algorithms are getting better. So when you
Mm.
search for one thing, you know, the next day when I come on there, it's trying to give me more of that,
Yeah.
right? So if I search for like Entertainment Tonight 1986 or something like that, the next day it finds more for me, you know? So I've found like a lot of little clips that we haven't seen before lately just from like these new things populating on YouTube. So there's more out there, and a lot of it's buried within other video, and a lot of that video is not labeled very well, you know? So
Yeah, and that's why the SEO side of things, if you search for something, it's not gonna, because the description's not right, or not,
yeah.
what it could be. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just really vague, and
Yeah.
it doesn't mention like Bruce Willis, Sybil Shepherd, Moonlight, or anything like
Yeah.
at all.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
within it'll just
Right.
be like a review of like the award show from like an entertainment show the day after. You know, and then
Mm.
like they have a clip from about, you know, they have a press conference from Sybil or clip of Sybil talking about her shoes and her dress and stuff, but like it's not
Yeah.
labeled like that. It's just buried in the middle
No.
of it. You know?
Yeah,
Yeah,
and that's a problem. But
yeah,
it's learning and it knows what you want. So if
yeah,
something new comes up, somebody does hashtag Bruce Willis or something, or did the description on the video is appropriate, all our smoonies are it's all gonna come up in your feed.
yeah.
Even, if somebody puts it on Instagram or, whatever.
Yeah. So what I've been doing lately, like if I'm watching another show, I'll just kind of like passively scrub through video, like 1985 footage of, you know, of like entertainment shows. And, you know, 85, 86, and part of 87, you're bound to find some Bruce Willis and Sybil Shepherd because they were so hot then, you know?
Yeah.
Like they were, yeah, people are going to be talking about them. So, yes, lately I've found a ton of stuff just from like passively kind of like scrubbing through video that's not even labeled Sybil Bruce or anything, right? So, anyway, there's always more out there, guys. So keep looking. And yeah, I don't know how like more showed up on Shutterstock, but thank God it did.
Yeah. Keep
Um,
searching, guys. Keep searching because I'm sure there's a lot of stuff out there that we haven't seen.
yeah,
This
yeah,
is amazing. Um,
yeah. So like, yeah,
hang on. Anne says they look gorgeous. Chilla says this is a great insight into that night. Thank you for putting this together, Shawna. This is great. Shawna's a bloody legend, I'm telling you.
no, it's my pleasure, guys.
Chilla
This
says they
is,
look so beautiful. E-Cup says this is so not important, but does anyone know who designed the gown Sybil wore to this event? It looks like St. John. I collect vintage and I'm always curious about Sybil's wardrobe.
yeah. I don't know.
Would Robert Turteries have done it?
I don't know. I guess I'm not sure. From the '85 Emmys, where Sybil wore the orange Reeboks, that dress is Robert
Yeah.
Turteries.
Yeah.
So I wonder if he would have done this one as well. I mean, a quick maternity dress for her for this one, I would think, right?
Hmm.
I don't know. Yeah, we're not sure about
Good,
that.
good
Good question,
question.
though. Yeah, good question. Not sure. Another thing to find out. Okay, so
And
here's the
Anne,
video.
and Anne says thanks for the tips.
You're welcome.
Oh,
All right, are we ready for the
oh,
deal?
here we go. Drives me nuts. Go on.
Does it?
Bruce Willis and Sybil Shepherd.
That's them. That's why we're here. Uh, yeah. Okay. Now, what do you want to do, Grace? Do you want me to play it all the way through? Do you want me to play it bit by bit like we did before?
Okay. How long does it go for?
About 6 minutes.
Oh, okay. Um, I think it'd be good to watch it all the way through, and then we'll go back bit by bit, just so
Okay.
everybody can watch it. Do you think?
Sure.
Yeah.
All right, so I'll just let it play through. We'll watch the whole thing, and then we'll watch again bit by bit, as Grace said. All right, guys, here we go.
No
Oh, it is? Yeah. This is that's not mine. Wait,
come over here. Barbara, you go over there.
Okay, Barbara goes over there. Do you believe it? Look at that thing.
I don't want you to look at this. I'll hold her.
Oh, is it that heavy? Oh, it's not that heavy. It's just people's choice.
Guys, we gotta get them away from that wall.
And two of them. But I enjoyed it. Right.
Well, be
Beautiful.
careful. This is a family program.
Oh, that's good. Do you have a wall? We'll make one. That's beautiful.
I'm going to present the Cybill Award as the Man of the Year, the 27th Annual IBA, to Bruce Willis, Broadcasting's Man of the Year, for all of his efforts in movies, television, and commercials, which is what tonight is all about. Happy Man of the Year.
Hang on to that.
Oh,
Yeah. Sybil and I were supposed to go skiing to this.
There were a number of reasons why we didn't go.
This is great. This is good. I didn't lose the TV.
Are we supposed to say something now?
We can't.
The video?
Bruce and Cybill, how many episodes of the show will you get finished this year?
Our boss.
Oh, yes.
Mr. Glenn Karen, the gentleman who created the show, and Sybil kind of had
And
the
Jay
job.
Daniel.
And Mr. Jay Daniel.
Co-executive producer, writer, creator. Wouldn't be here without him.
Cybill, it's all right that you're not wearing sneakers tonight.
Well, we'll take these off. I don't wear sneakers that often.
Not a Reebok commercial.
I'll be happy if they pay me enough.
David. No, I'm sure you kids have some specific
Oh,
questions.
yeah. It's trying to ask.
How many episodes do you expect to get finished this season, Moonlight?
I'm not really sure how many we've done so far this year.
At least one more.
We will probably finish 3 more episodes this year. Are you proud of it? Are we proud of the show? Of course, we're very proud.
This as much fun as maybe winning an Emmy or some of those things that have eluded you in the past?
Well, it certainly is an honor.
Wait till September.
Oh.
It's very hard to compare one award to another because you're always honored for a specific thing or a specific enterprise. Basically, for us, the nature of the show has been that it's taken quite a while for people to really understand. We're trying to work over here, guys.
Thank you.
I never thought that I would ever win an award. And I thought that mainly it wasn't the award so much, though I did win it. But it was that I never thought I'd have an acceptance speech. And this week, this is my 3rd one, and it's like a dream. I really can't believe it's happening. It really is like a dream to me. How could it be real? Oh, is he all right? Gee.
You don't want to see. Not a pretty sight.
No, he lost Peter. No, he lost Peter.
Well, I'm glad you asked me that question. I think it's taken quite a while, based on the nature of our show. It's taken everybody, critics, reviewers, and most importantly, the American public, a long time to understand that our show really is nothing about more than just entertaining you, whether that means for an hour making you laugh, making you throw things at the TV, I don't know, or make you feel sad, or make you feel a connection to something that we do on camera. We're here to entertain you, and that's, I think, a pretty good job to have.
Let me entertain you. Let me make you smile.
Sybil, how is being a new mom going to affect the show and the future plans?
I'm going to be busy. Real busy, and it's going to affect the show. How, I'm not permitted to reveal at the moment, but it should be a mind blower.
We like to think of them as our two little spin-offs.
This?
Yeah.
Over here?
Kind of a double black. Ugh. I'm in too low.
Stand up. Okay.
Okay, now the two.
We want to take a shot of before you have the awards.
Okay.
Once again, Sybil.
Go, baby. More flash.
Okay, to the center if we may. Center. Right, there you go.
Okay, to the right.
Wait.
We're waiting.
Just wait a minute. I cannot see at all.
We're waiting.
Everybody
Tell
count
us
to
when
10.
you're ready, Bruce.
Count to 10 out loud.
One. We can't get behind.
2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, Mom. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Five is 10. Reverse? Yes, sir.
Then this one is. I'll take it back.
And we have a look right down the path. Good. Okay.
All right.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah, that's great. I mean,
No, that was,
that's as
yeah.
this kind of bookends to me the GMA. You know, I'm glad we covered the behind the scenes of the GMA
Yeah.
because this is kind of the bookend. This is like a year later, right?
Mm.
And yeah,
Yeah, it is.
and we see them. Yeah, we see them again in kind of a natural state, yeah, as Bruce and Sybil, right? Which we don't
Yeah.
have a lot of that,
Yeah.
just being themselves.
No.
And
That's what we
and
love
we
to
get to
see.
see how they interact. Yeah, we get to see how they interact in as base I guess I know they're in front of the press, but like in as natural a state as we possibly could, really. You know.
Yeah. No, it's so wonderful to see that we've got a bit more. We only usually had snippets, didn't we? We didn't have the whole thing. Well, we probably still don't have the whole thing, but it's nice to see a long 6 minutes of that flowing through. My feedback to them would be next time, like
Next time.
yeah, well, it won't be a next time, but what they've done is brought them out, not on a stage or anything, so they're the same level as everybody else. What I would have done, I would have said no cameras now, just little small interview like they do after they win an Oscar type of thing, and then move somewhere else they can just take photos, because it was just too much at the same time. And cameras and there's lights in front of a camera and people talking in the background, and Bruce is you can tell he's getting shitty. He really is. He's like, what are these people doing? He's looking around, he's trying to be polite, and he's like, and at the end of it, he's like, guys, shut the F up, because I'm trying to talk. Like, the guys are interviewing. See what I mean? It wasn't really, oh, look, it's precious. We love it. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying they could have done a better job.
Yeah.
That's my thoughts on it.
Yeah. Well, thank God no one said no. Thank God you weren't there to say no cameras, Grace, because
Yeah,
because of
I
the
know.
cameras we have like all this. But no, I agree with you. They needed to be like on a platform,
Yeah.
with maybe a podium, yeah, or
Yeah.
like a table, or I don't know, something. It needed to be more organized.
Yeah.
It is a lot. It's overwhelming. Like you said, there's stuff all over the place, lighting equipment. That room is super crowded. At the end, I kind of cut it off, but when you pan over, there's a million press there, and they're kind of shoved by that wall, which some of the press is saying like we need to move them away from that wall. It's just a white
Yeah.
wall, which doesn't
Yes.
photograph well at all. Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, you know, luckily they're gorgeous and they stand out, and that's fine. We still got great photos, but like, it looks really chaotic. I don't blame Bruce for being overwhelmed. And then they're
Yeah.
asking them to move, and like all the flashes are blinding you and you can't see.
Yeah.
So anyway,
Yeah.
it's a lot.
Yeah.
I agree. It needed to be more organized, but they just like walked them out into the press, so it was like kind of awkward.
All
right.
I just
Anything?
quickly
Yeah.
with the chats. Chilla says, I love how she keeps looking at him. Oh, we always love that. And
Yes.
says Bruce never misses a chance to thank Glenn. No, he doesn't. It's fabulous. Every time, if you look at any awards, he thanks Glenn. He named his first child after him, like a middle name. So,
Yep.
you know, he's thankful to him for giving him the job, because all the rest of it would never have happened. Never. It might have happened, like it would have taken him longer. It might have taken him 5-10 years. But because
Maybe
of,
a
I
different
believe
way,
that,
yeah.
because of Glenn, you know.
It's all, yeah, it goes back to Glenn. Cybill too. I mean, she should. Cybill, yeah. Cybill doesn't always, but she should. Yeah.
LB, how sweet to see these two interacting during a happy moment. Yeah, I love that. We love that.
So great.
Anne says, I agree, it's too much. Yeah, it was just too much at the one time. They should have separated the interview to photographs. You can't interview and photograph at the same time. So if they had have interviewed them on a podium, okay, that's done, piss off, right? Next, go to the side. Now we'll do some photographs with nothing in front of them. I mean, that light in front. Anyway, Chilla, I agree with you, Grace. It was extremely disorganized and chaotic.
100%.
Hey, my question is, did other people win awards that night too? It wasn't just them, was it? Or was it just those two awards and that's it?
Yeah, it seemed like there was more to it. I mean, yeah, there were awards given out, and then they got the Man and Woman of the Year.
Okay.
But, you know, I guess they would have been the highlight, right?
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Anything else? All right. Well, let's dissect what they have to say, Grace, because there's a lot more to it, right? We got to look at the subtext now. That's the overview
now
of
we're
the
going
subtext.
deep.
Yeah, now we got it. Now the deep dive. Now the deep dive, guys. Get your popcorn. Get your drinks. Oh, it's so great though. It's like, you know, between this and the GMA, like it's just we're so lucky that this stuff comes to light, you know. All right, let's look at the first part. So they're just
Oh, it is? That's not mine.
Wait, Jay, you gotta come over here. Barbie, you go over there.
Okay, Barbara goes over there. Do you believe it? Look at that thing.
I don't want you to look at this. I'll hold her.
Oh, is it that heavy? Oh, it's not as heavy as the People's Choice.
We gotta get them away from that wall.
And two of them. But I enjoyed it. Right.
Okay, let's stop there.
What a disaster.
I know.
I'm
And
sorry. Go on.
you know, there's people behind them. They're walking into a room full of people, and there's like a bunch of people coming, you know, through behind them in the door, in that doorway.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah, and Jay and Glenn were there, and I heard someone introducing them. So that, I hadn't heard that before. Someone saying, "This is Glenn Karen and Jay Daniel from Moonlighting." But yeah, gosh, it's just chaotic, right? Does Cybill seem to handle it a little bit better than Bruce? Do you think?
Oh yeah. Well, she'd be more used to it than him. But
Yeah.
yeah. He's shell shocked as soon as he walks out. He's like, "What the bloody blazes is going on? What
they
in the
kinda, like-
moonlighting is going on, Shawna?"
Yeah, I don't know. They kind of like led them into the lion's den in a way.
Yeah. It's like putting him
know?
into the Colosseum, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. It was like
It's funny.
Yeah. After the dinner and everything inside, and then you come out to that. Yeah, it's a lot. Any comments on this part, Grace, or people in the chat before I move on?
No, nothing yet.
It's funny. So the guy, the man, giving the award to Cybill, he was saying, you know, it's heavy. I don't want to, like, because she's pregnant, like, hand it to you. You know, maybe I should hold it. And she was saying, "Oh, it's not as heavy as the People's Choice Awards," which she just won 2 of those like a couple days before.
Yep.
You know,
Yep.
but yeah, like keep an eye on the plaques. I have something to say about the awards later.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just funny. Okay, so he's worried about Sybil being pregnant and holding the big award, and then Bruce
Yep.
has his own thing. Okay, so we'll go on. Ready?
Yep. Yep.
Well, be careful, this is a family program.
Oh, that's good. Do you have a wall? We'll make one. That's beautiful.
I'm going to present the same award as the Man of the Year for the 27th Annual IBA to Bruce Willis, Broadcasting's Man of the Year for all of his efforts in movies and commercials, which is what tonight is all about. Happy Man of the Year.
Hang on to that.
Oh,
yeah. Sybil and I were supposed to go skiing to this.
Why not?
Yeah. There were a number of reasons why we didn't go.
This is great. This is really good. Can you see that? Oh, I lose the TV.
Alrighty. Thoughts, Grace?
You fixed his collar. I didn't notice that before.
She was asking if he had like a thing on for his collarbone, like I guess he was wearing a strap for his collarbone.
Oh, I never noticed that. Okay.
Remember he had a broken collarbone at that time.
Yeah. That's why I'm saying
So-
I'm surprised he's holding it. He's obviously holding it with his right hand.
Well, and that's what he says. He says to the lady, "Hold on to that because my arm." Okay, so like the man is afraid that the award is too heavy for Sybil, who's pregnant, and then Bruce says the award is a little bit too heavy for him to hold, right? Because he's got the broken collarbone. But yeah, she says like, "Do you have your like strap on?" And she's feeling for it. So yeah, that's kind of some insight that he was wearing something to support the collarbone at the time, which we didn't know.
Okay. Interesting.
But I'm guessing it would be hard to wear that under a tuxedo.
Yeah. No, I doubt he'd be. I don't know. There might be some sort of strap holding, like as a compression type thing, maybe.
Well, I think he was supposed to be wearing it, but he didn't have it on right then. That's what Sybil was asking him. Like,
Okay.
are you wearing it? Okay, so what are your thoughts about Bruce saying Sybil and I were supposed to go skiing before the injury, and Sybil saying there were multiple reasons why we didn't go? What do you think about this? What are your
Okay,
thoughts?
so first of all, we asked Sybil about this, and she goes, no, we weren't supposed to go skiing. I just think she doesn't remember. I don't think she remembers. But unless, okay, so when was the skiing accident? That was
It was like March 3rd.
first,
March 3rd, and this
March
is
3rd.
March 3rd, and this is March 17th. So a couple weeks.
Okay.
ago.
Okay, so is he joking because he just had a skiing accident? But she seems quite serious, saying, "Yeah, well, there's a number of reasons why we didn't go."
Yeah,
So,
right.
but he just came back from skiing, so I don't get
He
it. I
seemed to
don't
go skiing a lot because, like the
Yeah.
GMA, he went skiing that weekend. Remember?
Yeah. Well, he must
That's why
have
these
loved.
are like, yeah,
He must love
these are what he's
skiing.
looking. To me,
Yeah.
I don't get the impression that he's joking at all. He's like, Sybil and I were supposed to go skiing before this
Yeah.
happened or something, and she's like, yeah, there's a number of reasons why we didn't go.
That's right.
Yeah. Now, Sybil, when we asked Sybil, and we don't think Sybil really remembers anyway, but she seemed to think, she was like, no, I wasn't going to go skiing with Bruce. That would be dangerous. That's what she told me. Yeah. When I had asked her, yeah, like prior to us interviewing her. But like, yeah, she seemed to think that he was joking, but I don't get the impression he's joking. What do you guys think in the chat? Is he joking?
Okay.
Were they going to go skiing? Did they go skiing? Did they often go skiing? Was this a regular thing for Sybil and Bruce?
Okay. Carolyn, I think Sybil is so used to being in front of cameras from her modeling days that she handles it with such grace.
Yep.
I've got to get a copyright or a bloody something on my name. People using it, you know what I'm saying? Bruce is learning the ropes from her. She seems very protective of him. Yes. So this is at the stage still, even from the GMA, the same thing. This is still going on where I think she still feels that she's his mentor and she's teaching him, and then he's her student, which then changes. Chilla, I wonder why he says that about the ski trip. Yeah, actually, Chilla said that before you said it, Shawna. Maybe he's also cranky from the pain of the broken collarbone. Well, that's true too.
Yeah, I thought that too. Yeah.
Yeah, this is all Chilla, by the way. Didn't she marry around that time? Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, so that was, she got married March?
She got married the same day he had the ski accident. So she's
That's
married
right.
here. Yeah.
Yeah, so she's
she
married
got
already.
Yeah. Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, so March 3rd. Yeah.
Yep.
A lot happened on March 3rd.
Yep,
His
thanks,
accident, and she got
Chilla.
married.
Maybe they canceled the ski trip because she found out she was pregnant.
Yes. 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 Yeah. Who said that? Who said that?
Sorry, Chilla. This is all Chilla.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because, I think Danielle was saying maybe when she says there were multiple reasons why we didn't go, the multiple reasons were the babies.
Yeah, well, Danielle just said, I think they had gone skiing before and they had planned on going again, but then he broke his collarbone and she got pregnant. Anne says maybe he had invited Cybill and her husband to go skiing. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, maybe they had done that before, and I don't know. So at this time, well, actually not this time. Yeah, Bruce brought Sherry. Yeah, sorry.
I find it interesting that they still, even though working long hours they did together, they still saw or tried to see each other after work.
I know, but they always tell us that they didn't have any time to spend outside of work, that they were always so busy. We asked Cybill about that too. Like, oh, what did you guys do outside of, like dinners, anything outside of, oh, we were always just so busy.
Yeah, but I don't think she remembers a lot. But, like her surprise birthday party, he was there.
Yeah, that's right. Yes,
right.
Absolutely.
And then there's that photo of them in the motorhome, whatever you call them.
Yes.
Yes. They're having margaritas or something, the three of them, the two, her and her two Bruces.
Yep.
That's
right.
Okay.
They did spend time together. Yeah.
Danielle says
Hawaii.
And Hawaii. Yeah, that was crazy because we never knew about that.
They did things that they just don't tell us everything, but we find out.
Danielle says, although you can totally ski with a broken collarbone, lol. Oh, you're hilarious. You're hilarious.
Oh, God. That's funny.
Okay.
Okay, anything else?
No.
Yeah, I think it's very telling, but yes, like I've really, tried to understand if he's joking or not when he says that. And to me, it's not a joke. He says that.
I don't think so.
And she reacts like it was a known thing.
Yes. So I believe that was going to happen, but shit hit the fan and things happened and they couldn't go. So.
And read my fanfic about their ski trip, because that's how
Shawna.
That's how I see it all, that it all went down. Yeah. They put something in our mind, a little seed, and we've got to make it real.
Well, has someone done one on the Hawaii trip?
No. I don't think, well, I haven't. I don't know. I can't speak for everybody on the fanfic world, but that needs to be done, right? But we need more info.
Danielle said,
yeah, you're right. Yeah,
which illustrates why we have to find that interview where they are actually in ski clothes. I know.
Exactly.
Where is it?
Yes.
Where is it? I want to know. I want to know.
They're in their ski clothes. We want to know. we need to know. Yes, they're in their ski clothes. They totally just came back from a trip. 100%. She's in her ski jacket and
Chilla says,
that. GMA.
Chilla says, I love your fanfic about the ski trip, Shawna.
Oh, yes. Thank you. Yes. I think that's how it all went down.
And Carolyn says,
And,
yes, I did one for Hawaii. Oh, good one, Carolyn.
oh, okay. All right. Well,
Yeah.
there we go.
Chella says, and Carolyn's fan fake. She put fan fake instead of fanfic. On the Hawaii trip is incredible. Okay. Well, we'll have to see, get into that.
All right.
I'm up for anything.
Yeah. There's some more reading material, more
All
entertainment.
right. Next bit.
Okay, ready?
Are we supposed to say something now?
We can't.
The video?
Bruce and Cybill, how many episodes of the show will you get finished this year?
Our boss.
Oh, yes.
Mr. Glenn Carey, the gentleman who created the show, and Cybill kind of had a
Jay
job.
Daniel.
And Mr. Jay Daniel.
Co-executive producer. Writer, creator. Wouldn't be here without him.
Cybill, I'm so impressed that you're not wearing sneakers tonight.
Well, let's take these off. I don't wear
All right. What she says.
sneakers that often.
She says she doesn't wear sneakers that
Oh.
often, Grace.
What a load of codswallop.
Yeah.
She lives
Yeah, so
in
it's
them.
funny. This woman says, I'm so impressed you're not wearing sneakers tonight, Cybill, because I don't know, there's some other pictures where you can see her feet and she has like black slip-on shoes. But then she was wearing sneakers inside, as we saw from the photos that were provided. So that's funny. It's like, well, she was wearing sneakers. A couple thoughts. Yeah, Jay and Glenn were very quiet, weren't they?
Yeah.
Glenn's very subdued.
He is.
Maybe he just, yeah. I don't know if he thought maybe he should say something, but yes, as someone mentioned, Bruce always, throws it over to Glenn, throws the light over to Glenn, shines the light on him.
Yeah,
which
which
really
is
cool.
wonderful. And so he should. That's great. And it's good that he, is showing his appreciation.
Yeah. Another thing I noticed, just if we're, kind of using the GMA as like bookends to this, I think the GMA behind the scenes, Cybill is is talking more and more out front and more, like answering, to people around on the set. And here she seems to defer to Bruce. And Bruce is talking more for them and Bruce is answering the questions, So I think that's kind of interesting. It's like a little bit of I like how they would take turns, I guess, like one would defer to the other, like depending on a situation. So I think that's kind of fun to see as well.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Oh, Danielle says Glenn's probably very subdued because because his whole show just got blown up.
Oh, that's true. That's true. How the show, what did Bruce say in that Connie Chung interview? I was just watching it.
Yeah, I watched
how
it
the
yesterday.
show was like dismantled, how the show was dismantled or something like that, kind of saying like alluding that Cybill like dismantled the show. So
Yeah.
We are they're at a very high point of the show, but at the same time, like that's the thing about Moonlighting. As soon as it reached its peak is the exact same moment it all fell apart. And you're right, Danielle. And bringing up the twin pregnancy is probably a sore spot, right?
Of course, yeah.
Because that's causing tons of problems behind the scenes. Anything else?
No, somebody asked Cybill a question about how many episodes they're going to do this year, or how many are left, and then Bruce just cuts that person off and starts talking about Glenn.
Yeah. Right.
Okay.
Not a Reebok commercial.
I'll be happy if they pay me enough.
David.
No, I'm sure your kids have some specific
Oh,
questions.
yeah. He's trying to ask.
How many episodes do you expect to get finished this season, Moonlight?
I'm not really sure how many we've done so far this year.
At least one more.
All right, we will probably finish 3 more episodes this year.
Are you proud of it?
Are we proud of the show? Of course, we're very proud.
This as much fun as maybe winning an Emmy?
All right, let me just stop it for a minute there. So Cybill said, they're asking how many episodes, and Cybill says, as long as there aren't any more accidents, we'll probably do 3 more episodes as long as there aren't any more accidents.
Yeah.
We've had a lot of little accidents, haven't we, Cybill? I'm joking.
Funny. So funny.
Yeah. And doesn't Bruce just look, they both just look so cute, but Bruce is just a doll, like the way he's talking to the press, and he just seems so much more mature, like he's like such a mature version of himself compared to a couple years before.
Yeah. If you picture him now and picture him throwing the ball into the bucket in the pilot, it's like completely different. He's matured a lot.
I know, or accepting that award where he's like, Jersey, which exit, acting, he was acting very, I don't know, he seemed like such a little baby then, and now he's like this mature guy taking the lead. To me, he's taking the lead here, which, it's just fun to see them like kind of, take turns. Let's see, anything else that Cybill said? Cybill was funny, like, we'll do at least one more, and I think at that point, if they're filming I Am Curious Maddie now, then they have to do To Err Is Human, and then they filmed A Trip to the Moon. So Bruce says they're going to do 3 more. They didn't really do 3 more, did they?
No.
2.
No, they did 2.
Yeah. And then, they filmed A Trip to the Moon, but that was aired later.
Okay.
Or some of those things that have eluded you in the past?
Well, it certainly is an honor.
Wait till September.
Oh.
It's very hard to compare one award to another because you're always honored for a specific thing or a specific enterprise. Basically, for us, the nature of the show has been that it's taken quite a while for people to really understand.
We'll stop that in a minute.
We're trying to work over here, guys.
Thank you.
Okay, so who is ripping up carpet? Well, Cybill and Bruce are over here giving a press conference about the awards. There's like workmen doing something over here. It's like, why is there everything happening at once? Everything everywhere all at once during this like moment, They're like, could you stop that for a minute? And Bruce is like, we're trying to work over here. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, it's a dog's breakfast, the whole thing. It's honestly, it's just bizarre how they put this together. Even in 1987, it wasn't done like this. So unless it was a last minute thing, they thought, okay, let's take them out the front. Let's let the guys take photos of them. And it was but this wasn't planned. It couldn't have been, surely. Anyway.
Well, maybe they didn't know all that press was going to show up or something.
And the cameraman's not
maybe
steady.
The press wasn't planned. Well, it's just a lot of people standing around, Yeah. It's great, but yes, it's chaotic. It's just chaotic, But yeah, Bruce talking more about the show is kind of interesting,
Yeah.
That it's hard to fit it in a category, because in award shows they never knew if it should be a comedy or a drama or, And like at the Emmy Awards, he actually won for an actor for best drama in a drama series, best actor in a drama series. So that's what some of the critics were saying, like Bruce Willis winning for a drama, in a drama series. Wow, but you had to fit it into some category.
Well, they had to because there wasn't a category for that. If there was a category for a dramedy, fabulous.
They would have won everything.
Yeah. But they had to put it somewhere. Well, drama, there was more drama behind the scenes than, on the behind, like in front of the camera. So deserved. Well deserved.
But I guess that's the point that Bruce is making. The show
Yeah.
isn't just one thing.
No,
It's
no.
it's just to entertain you, whether we make you laugh or there's drama or there's something that Sybil and I are doing on camera that, you respond to. The show isn't just one thing. You can't put it in a category, and it's taken people a while to figure that out. So that's what he's saying.
And that's what he
All
said
right.
is like, he says that it's taken people a while to understand the show because it was different.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
So it's only over that summer no, is it summer or winter for you guys? I don't know. But anyway, it's over the holiday period where people watch the reruns of the season 1 that they started, and that's when season 2 blew up. So, but it took a while for people to work out the show, and understand it because it's so
It's
different.
just so different. And,
So different.
like
yeah.
when we had Jerry O'Connell, remember Jerry O'Connell, I thought it was really interesting how he was saying that television does the same thing over and over and over and over again. There's a formula to it, but moonlighting wasn't that.
No.
It was never that. So
No.
yeah.
And that's why it was very hard casting Bruce, because he wasn't that that sort of actor that would be in Dynasty and, all the Aaron Spelling things. Glenn was saying, no, well, that's not my show. I'm not having that sort of plastic surgery type guy in this series. It's not about that. So that explains why,
he wanted a man.
He wanted a
baby.
man. He wanted a man's man. Yep.
And
Not a pretty boy.
Bruce is
Didn't want a
that.
pretty boy.
No, but he got one, but not that like typical pretty boy. But
Yeah.
Bruce, as we always say, it's like he's this perfect mix of like he's a man's man, but he's like a sensitive guy as well.
Yeah.
It's just very unique. All right, ready?
Yep.
Never thought that I would ever win an award. And I thought that mainly it wasn't the award so much, though I did win it. But it was that I never thought I'd have an acceptance speech. And this week, this is my 3rd one, and it's like a dream. I really can't believe it's happening. It really is like a dream to me. How could it be real? Oh, is he all right? Gee.
You don't want to see.
So this somebody
Now
falls
this is hilarious because I don't know what the hell happened back there, but Bruce doesn't move a muscle. He's like, what in the
He's like,
moonlighting
else
is
can
going
happen?
on? These
What
people,
else can happen?
I can, I'm not going to say, but I can only imagine what's going through his head, thinking, what are these people? Who are these people, and what are they doing?
That's so
But he
funny.
can't say anything, He can't say, listen,
they
let's
must be-
do this. You guys go over there, and we'll do this over here. Oh my God, what a disaster!
Grace, you want to organize this event so bad, don't you, Grace?
I
You
do.
just want to-
I would do such a good job. I really
Yes,
would.
I know.
Oh,
Yes.
God.
I kind of like the chaotic, frenzied nature of it, but I know what you're saying. But it is very funny. Like, what else can happen? I think Bruce is thinking like oh my God, there's like, what else are we gonna get? We got someone ripping up carpet over here. This guy's
Honestly,
falling down. People are,
Shawna, he is busting to say something. He's like,
I know.
I've got
holds back.
I've
He has
got
a lot
to
of
be
restraint.
polite. There's cameras on me because it'll be in the
Again.
tabloids tomorrow if I say something.
Yeah.
Oh my
right.
God.
Again, like GMA, we see that when he's restrained, it's kind of written on his face. He wants to say something. That's why these two are so similar. I mean, the footage, is fun to look at back to back because there's similar things going on, right? And Sybil, she's like, is he all right? Sybil's always, she's very caring.
Yeah. So I'd love to know what
All right,
happened.
just like she cared about that woman, who felt kind of humiliated that they couldn't get the equipment working at the GMA. She was like, oh, I feel so bad.
Yeah.
Someone dropped their equipment or fell or something. It was really funny. The press, the guys from the press are pretty funny too. They have like little quips. They're like saying kind of funny things as well. He's like, you don't want to see. Right. Anyway, go on. They're funny.
Not a pretty sight.
No, we lost Peter. No, we lost Peter.
Well, I'm glad you asked me that question. I think it's taken quite a while, based on the nature of our show. It's taken everybody, critics, reviewers, and most importantly, the American public, a long time to understand that our show really is nothing about more than just entertaining you, whether that means for an hour making you laugh, making you throw things at the TV, I don't know, or make you feel sad, or make you feel a connection to something that we do on camera. We're here to entertain you, and that's, I think, a pretty good job to have.
Let me entertain you. Let me make you smile.
Sybil, how has being a new mom going to affect the show and your future plans?
I'm going to be busy. Real busy, and it's going to affect the show. How, I'm not permitted to reveal at the moment, but it should be a mind blower.
We like to think of them as our two little spin-offs.
That was Glenn. That was Glenn's voice, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was Glenn saying, yeah, our two little spin-offs. So they're
Oh, you're
all acting like,
hilarious.
yeah, they're acting happy, but yeah, I'm not sure like behind the scenes things are as happy about the babies as we see right here, right?
Mm.
Yeah, so I don't know, Bruce was finishing his thought about people not understanding exactly what the show was until now, and they just want to entertain us.
Mm.
And Sybil starts singing, and yeah, they ask about the babies, and yeah, any comments or thoughts about that part?
No, I just didn't hear the question. What was the question the guy asked Bruce?
The guy was asking, what is moonlighting, a comedy or a drama?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, because at the award shows they can never fit it into a category. That's the other guy was asking that same question, and then Bruce is like, "Well, I'm glad you asked me that." Yeah.
That's what I mean. Yeah, because I didn't hear the
Okay.
question. Okay, cool.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So yes, and then yeah, Sybil saying like, yeah, go ahead.
And says, what is Glenn saying to Sybil? He just said, if this is what you're referring to, he said we consider, he's talking about the twins. He considers them the two spin-offs of the show.
Two little spin-offs.
Yeah. So if that's why everybody was laughing. If that's what you're referring to, Anne. Anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. And Sybil says, how it's going to affect the show, I'm not at liberty to say now, but it should be a mind blower.
Mm.
Okay.
It's a mind
Not sure
blower.
what that means.
All right.
Yeah.
That's
sure was a
putting it
mind blower.
mildly.
Yeah.
What, are you kidding me? Jesus. It's more like a hurricane.
Yeah. Well, maybe that's what they set the intent was, to blow our minds. Well, you succeeded.
Yeah, we definitely
succeeded.
succeeded. There's no doubt about that.
That is so funny.
Yeah,
Anything else? Any other
no,
comments?
not really.
So that's the first part of the video. Yeah, some of that was what Laurel found. Some of that is what I found. I like knitted the two together the best I could. And it came out pretty good. We got more
Thank
to the
you,
story, so
Laurel.
that was great.
You're a bloody legend, Laurel.
Oh, Laurel. Keep looking. Find more.
Yes, everybody.
Everybody, yeah, it's never enough, guys. It's just never enough. But yeah, this is great. It's great. It's great. Don't get me wrong. It's never enough, though.
No,
We just know there's more out there. We just want everything that we can, But anyway, let's move on.
We'll have to do it on that side. Over here?
This? Yeah.
Over here?
Kind of a couple.
Yeah, so this is just really cool because we have never seen video of Glenn and Jay with them.
It's wonderful.
Yeah, this is really amazing. Yes.
Fantastic Four.
Yeah, that's right. And see, Bruce is not holding the award because of his
No.
shoulder. Okay.
Yeah.
So Jay's holding it. Jay Daniel is like very tall. And
Yes.
then
Yeah.
Sybil and Glenn are holding this one. Yeah. I can't quite catch. I'm going to go back a little bit. I can't quite catch what Sybil says here. Did she say something about being a couple or a couple awards or something? Anyone? Can anyone understand what she's saying there? Hold on. And Bruce laughs. Bruce laughs. Right here. Whatever she's saying. Hold on. Play that again. Short.
Get that here. Over here.
This? Yeah.
Over here.
Ugh. I mean, it's too low. Stand up. Okay.
Okay, now the two.
We want to take a shot of before you without the awards. Okay. We want to take a shot.
Okay. So then they say we want to take pictures of you guys without the awards. But yeah.
Well, that's one thing they did right.
Yes. Yes. Thank God for that. Anybody catch what they say? What Sybil says? I don't know. If anybody can. Any other comments right now?
Nope.
Okay. All right. So yes, that was the one video with the awards, and yeah, it's cute. Bruce is like very much laughing at Sybil and stuff like that. Yeah, they just seem like they're like they're getting along. They seem like they're getting along very well here.
Seems like, yeah.
Okay. All right, and then now without the awards, the video.
Go, baby. More flash.
Okay.
Right, there you go.
Wait. We're waiting. No problem. Just wait a minute. I cannot see at all.
We're waiting.
Everybody
Tell us when you're ready, Bruce.
Count to 10 out loud.
We can't get behind.
2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, Mom. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
5 is 10. First? Yes, sir.
Then this one. I'll show you the
We have one. We're looking right down
Okay. We've got some things to unpack here, Grace.
Boy. Wow.
A lot to unpack in
Yep.
that video.
Hmm.
Any initial thoughts?
They seem very close. She's always
Yeah.
looking at him, and they're whispering between each other, and he's laughing, and I'd love to know what they're saying. He's complaining about the flashes, and so it's poor Jay. He's covering his eyes as well. That's my general view on it.
Okay. My impression is, yes, I agree with you. They seem very close, and she's very protective of him.
Mm-hmm.
And his eyes are hurting from all the flashes, and he says he can't see, and they're asking them to move their positions. And she's even telling him, like, just close your eyes, you know? Like, she's being protective, like, if it hurts your eyes, close your eyes, you know? So I think that's, like, incredibly sweet. I think when he says, wait, you know, and count to 10, Sybil looks down and Jay goes like this. So I think they're reacting to Bruce being a little bit gruff, you know. I agree with someone, like, he's probably in pain. Sybil's like hanging on his bad arm, right? He's in pain. There's a ton of flashes. It's like chaotic in there, as we said. It's probably hot. They're in these like you know, tuxedos, and all of that, you know. So I think that yes, just like GMA, they're protective of each other. They watch out for each other. It's like Bruce was protecting Sybil there, like reminding her that she's being filmed and recorded based on what she's saying. And here she's, you know, like, you know, protect your eyes. If it hurts, like, close your eyes, you know? And of course the press is like, no, don't close your eyes, you know? But then the moment, Grace, this moment between them is like, wow, you know? So Bruce looks at her after she says, like, just close your eyes or whatever. And he's like, can I get closer to you? And she says, of course. And then he like kisses her on the cheek. But he looks like all, I don't know. He looks like very like fuzzy when he does that.
What
So
do you
it's very
mean fuzzy?
interesting. I mean, sorry, his face just looks kind of like romantic, I don't know, like lovey-dovey.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I don't know. Take a look.
Yeah, I just
Let's
love
watch
that
it.
moment. Yeah.
It's so cute. But he asks, isn't it funny that he asks, can I get closer to you?
Well, I couldn't hear that. I didn't know that's what he said.
Okay. Well, watch again. Right before he leans in, he asks, "Can I get closer to you?" And she says, "Of course." Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Go, baby. More flash.
Okay, to the center if we may. Center.
Pretty hot so quiet. There you go.
Wait.
We're waiting. No problem.
Wait, just wait a minute. I cannot see at all.
We're waiting.
Everybody
Tell
count
us
to
when
10.
you're ready, Bruce.
Count to 10 out loud.
One. We can't get it high.
2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, Mom? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Five is 10. Yes, sir.
No, don't.
And this what it is? I'll show you
We have it. We're looking right down the path.
Thoughts?
I don't know how you heard that. I didn't hear anything, but that's great.
Okay,
Yeah.
right here. When she says, "Close your eyes," and he looks at her and he says, "Can I get closer to you?" And she says, "Well, of
Okay.
course."
And this what it is? I'll show you
We have it. We're looking right down the path.
Right here, you can kind of see like how crowded the room is.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So anyway, I don't know. That moment right there is like pretty amazing. Like this is the stuff
Yeah.
where I'm like, I can't believe that we get to see this.
Yeah.
Like they are close. You know what I mean? Look at his face. See his face? He's kind of like, oh,
Yeah.
you know, like he's got feels, right? There's feels.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. That's how I read it, and I know like we want them, you know.
Hmm.
I don't know, guys. Yeah, in the chat, tell us your thoughts about this moment. And but Grace, did you see how the Jay and Sybil kind of react when Bruce is telling the press to count to 10?
Yeah.
They're kind of like,
no.
okay. Well, you want me to play it again?
That's all right.
They
It's
kind
all
of
right.
like this Grace.
Yeah. Maybe she's just resting her eyes from the flashes.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
I don't know.
The press is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're like, okay, I counted to 10, mommy.
Yeah. See,
He's
this.
he's getting
This
a little
is-
angry. He's getting
Yeah,
a little
this is the
upset. I think he'll
stage
react.
where he's like, "No, I got to say something. This is ridiculous." And he's like, "Whoa, hang on, I can't see a thing. Count to 10." You know. And you know what? He's got the right to say that because it was just. Oh,
Yeah.
anyway, I'm not going to go into it
No,
again.
it was a lot.
It was a lot.
It was a lot.
It was a lot, especially, you know, he's probably not feeling well. He's probably on medication for his shoulder.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyway, they have a lot of admiration for each other, and it's showing here, and I really like that part. Chiller.
Yeah.
They definitely blew our minds. Oh, that was from earlier. He says it almost
Yeah.
like flirting with her. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely
And she
flirting.
also says, I love that. I watched it over and over. And says, I feel like he needs protection from her. Yeah. Absolutely.
From her?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Totally.
Yeah. Yeah.
agree.
And then she says, he must be in pain. Yeah. Yeah. Because this wasn't long after.
And when he's saying, wait, count to 10, you can kind of see Sybil's hand on his arm. She's kind of like squeezing his arm a little bit. Like, yeah, they help each other, you know?
Yeah. She's probably saying this,
you know, it's like-
calm down, squeezing his arm a little
Yes.
bit. You just got to be,
Yes.
just remember there's cameras on you, and they're going to have this footage forever. So
Exactly. But that's what he was telling her at GMA, you know? And Grace, remember the other story we heard during Maddie's turn to cry when Sybil flipped off someone who was Sybil flipped off like people who were driving by and honking.
yes.
And Bruce was like, yeah, and Bruce like took her arm and like was like,
Yeah.
they'll
Don't.
take pictures, you'll be in People magazine.
Yeah.
So yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, this is what they did. They like looked out for each other. Yeah, and I agree. Like, yep. Yeah,
They
I
would
just
have
love like, yeah.
they would have been in the National Enquirer the next day.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Yes, exactly. So, but yeah, it looked flirtatious. And and she was like, when he said, "Can I get closer to you?" and she goes, "Well, of course." Like she's kind of acting like,
Yeah,
"Why are you asking?" Yeah,
yeah.
just seemed like a natural thing. I don't know.
I don't know. They just seem very comfortable. They seem very comfortable with each other.
And I mean, they seem like a couple like
Mm.
that. That's like a husband and wife thing to do, where she's like, like patting his arm, like reminding him, like,
Mm.
you
Yeah,
know.
yeah. But you got to
So
remember too, they're actors. I'm being devil's advocate now.
I
They're
know
actors,
you're right.
and they could be doing a little bit of a publicity thing, stunt, not a stunt,
Sure.
but he knows that the press love it when they kiss each other on the cheek.
True.
That
True.
so that's another side of it as well. So
Yeah, that's right.
Chilla says a couple of the reporters are being jackasses, and maybe Jay and Sybil have seen him lose his cool with the press before. Yeah, probably. Maybe he asked her because she is a married woman now. Maybe.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, that's true.
And
That is true.
that is true. And maybe what came pretty naturally before, now that she's married, and maybe
Mm,
there's a line between what happens on set or off camera and what happens like in
mm,
front of cameras, and
mm.
maybe I don't know.
And Anne
Um,
says, I see them more like brother and sister here. That's how she sees them.
okay.
Hmm.
Okay. All
Yeah,
right.
good view.
Well, that's how Sybil described their relationship on Barbara Walters. We're more like brother and sister.
Mhm. Yeah.
Um, I
Yeah.
think we also maybe get a little glimpse of what happens on set when Bruce, the flare ups on set, like getting, Bruce suddenly gets like kind of like has an outburst, you know?
Mm, yeah.
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 Yeah. To me, they're a little bit more like a married couple who've been together a while, and they know each other, and they, how like even that one part where it's like they both start talking at the same time and they go like hibbit 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 hibbit. It's like they always do this like thing, this like in sync thing back and forth. It's
Yeah.
interesting.
It is interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Complicated
And
relationship. We don't see the
yeah, it's
drama.
really
We don't see the drama here.
it's really I mean, there is genuine affection. Yes, they're actors. I totally get what you're saying on that. Yes, they know
Mm,
how to act in front of the press for the most part. I think we do get like some unguarded moments because I don't think people were as guarded back then, even though Bruce Willis was always very aware that he's on camera. I don't think they were as guarded. Like with that Connie Chung interview, a lot of people are saying like he's just being honest, and people aren't even honest these days. You wouldn't even be hearing that these days. They would just act
no,
like they were friends.
no.
So for them to even be honest and say that we didn't always get along, but I do think after the series ended, they forget about a lot of the affection that is clear between them that we see with our own eyes here on tape. You know what I mean? I think they forget about the times that they were close
Yeah.
later, you know? Because there is genuine affection between them. There
Yeah.
is. They're looking
Yeah.
out for each other. They do some things you don't have to do,
Mm,
you
yeah.
know?
But when you're in a working relationship, even in a normal environment, working environment, people are going to piss you off, you know.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Yeah.
but yeah, it's a roller
All right.
coaster, as I always say.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. And they've said that. But I love seeing these little intimate tidbits,
Yeah.
interludes.
Yep.
All right, so that's the
2, 3, 4, 5. Okay,
One more
Mom.
time.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
You can do this. First, civilized in the room.
No, no.
And this one is. I'll tell you what.
And we have right down the path.
Okay, so that's just really cool because all those poses that they're doing are all of those photos that we saw for years before yeah. before we knew that, before we found the video. Yeah. So anyway, obviously Sybil was married and brought her husband, Bruce Oppenheim. But I think, I'm not 100% sure, but I think this is who Bruce brought. Maybe they're just flirting at the event. I'm not sure.
Okay. Yeah.
Now, at the Golden Globe Awards, he brought Sherry Rivera, who was always his date. And he thanked her at those Golden Globe Awards, which were January, but that was the last time that Sherry went to an event with him.
Yeah, it was over.
Yeah, it was over, right?
Yeah.
Right as it was getting, I guess, after he thanked her and all the things, it was over. So, yeah, I don't know if this was his, I don't know. Or maybe she wanted to be his date. Okay,
Yeah.
so here's him leaving. Here's them leaving the event.
Mm-hmm. Wow,
Now,
this is cool.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
And now this is really funny. Look at Bruce. He could not hold the award, Grace,
No.
inside, but here he is carrying it with one hand
Oh my God.
outside. Is that so funny?
That's hilarious.
Inside he was like, "Oh, it's too heavy for me. It's too heavy." And then he walks outside just carrying
He
it.
walks out and he's holding it.
Is that hilarious? Yeah.
That's funny, that photo there. Sybil's holding hers and Barbara's holding Bruce's.
Well, I know Sybil's pregnant and she can, she can carry her award. But Bruce says he can't hold his award inside because it's too heavy, but outside he just carries it out by himself. Is that funny?
That's hilarious.
Is that funny? I know. Anyway, yeah. So yeah, like he's not holding it. Anyway.
I suppose at the end he had to. At the end he had to because he had to take it home.
I guess, but he could have like carried it with his good hand, It was really funny.
That's
so I just thought I'd point that out. Okay. Thank you. There's my presentation, guys. Teacher Shawna.
Thank you, Shawna. That was terrific. What do you guys think?
I hope you enjoyed it.
Chilla says, I think something specific happened for him to talk so cold about her later on. Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, something happened.
Yeah.
That changed everything.
Anne says, I don't know those pictures with Bruce and that woman. Yeah, I've never seen them before. Maybe it was just a little fling of his,
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. No, that was terrific. That was good seeing more footage and more photos. Photos, the photos we'd haven't seen before. So, yeah, it was terrific. Really good.
Yeah. Yes, and thank you to the Hollywood Radio and Television Society.
Yeah, thank you to them.
Yeah, just being like really kind and responsive and caring, caring that we wanted more info about our favorite people,
Yeah.
Yes, you're welcome, guys. It was honestly my pleasure to do it because we get everything in our mind, and it's like I like to see like everything like laid out in like a timeline.
Yes, it's easier
in like a linear fashion,
to digest when it's a visual like that. To see what actually happened.
Yes.
Yeah, I'd like to do
get
a
better idea of like. You what?
I'd like to do a more detailed one about things that happened all the way through in date order.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I know. Yeah, just events in general. You mean, or?
Oh, anything, any little thing that happened, so we know. Like he met to me, and then they got married, and then Rumour's born, and at the same, you know what I mean.
Well, yeah.
I'd like to do a more detailed one. I know we did one for the fanzine, but that was just 1987. So yeah,
yes,
I'd like to do a more detailed one.
I know.
I might start working on that.
I know. Yeah, do that. Do it. Give us a presentation, Grace, next time.
It's my turn to do a presentation.
Yeah.
And says thank you, Shawna, and Sheila says clap clap. That was great, Shawna. Thank you.
You're
Everybody
welcome.
clap.
You're welcome. Yes. Yeah, it
That's good.
was, like it's like I need to get it out of my head. I have to see it all laid out and learning more about that night, what the awards were for. Yes, it was a dinner. Yeah, I mean, the only question I have in my mind right now is where did everybody sit at dinner? I would, yeah, where did everybody sit at dinner?
Why weren't there
Just because I'm nosy about that. But,
photographers walking around the tables and taking shots and
well, there might have been though, I mean, somebody might, yeah, have had. There might be more photos inside, but whatever. I mean, we got some great insight stuff, and yeah, super happy about that. So yeah, that was really cool to find out more. Just yeah, seeing them get their awards inside, understanding that there was a sweepstake, a winner that they gave the awards to.
who knew?
How cool! How cool! Like
Yeah,
to be there. Like I would have
cray.
I would have loved to have been at this event. Like I think everybody has something that they'd like to be a fly on the wall at something of Sybil, Sybil and Bruce is like, this is mine. This is my event that I love them. I love the event. I love how they look. I love how they interact. Yeah, it's just really cool. Like everything. I love everything about it. So yeah, it was definitely my pleasure to put the presentation together and lay it all out.
No, that's great.
For the night.
Great job. That was awesome. Yeah, we had a few takeaways. Did anybody have a few takeaways from that? You enjoyed it?
Yeah. What are the takeaways? Yes. What are your thoughts?
Because-
What did you learn? Anything, whatever.
Yeah, because the more and more we see behind the scenes of just them being Bruce and Sybil, it's not what you get in the tabloids. I know later on it would have changed, after since she had the twins and everything, but yeah, something definitely happened.
Well, I think it was Sybil having a hand in getting Glenn fired.
Yeah, well, that's the
Honestly.
big one. That's the big one. Absolutely, that's huge.
Because
Probably a few little things. Her blow up on Big Man on Mulberry Street. That's another one, which is clearly visible in the scene.
I don't know if Bruce, but would that affect Bruce and Sybil?
Well,
I mean, I don't think Bruce was even there that day. I mean, as far as lawyers getting involved after that, yes,
Yeah.
because Bruce
would've
was probably
caused-
just in the middle of it.
of course,
Yeah.
it would have caused it. Even though he might not have been there, it would have involved him. It would have affected him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, yep.
I mean, from what he said, like in that Connie Chung clip, that just listening closer to that, he said what he says is, well, he can't, that it was like unraveled. It sounded like by somebody, but a story will come out about Sybil, getting Glenn fired, the man who gave her Bruce his career and Sybil her career back.
Exactly.
So I think, yeah, back. And so I think that Bruce, yeah, he gave all the accolades to Glenn. It all goes back to Glenn, of course. I don't think Bruce thought Sybil appreciated that enough. She got the man fired from his own show, which is absolutely ridiculous. It is, and what's moonlighting without Glenn? Come on,
Yeah.
So yes, I think that Bruce, yeah, I think Bruce was very bitter about that. I think that's where most of the bitterness comes from. And then he had to work with Sybil. And I do think he and Sybil tried to get on a better page after Glenn was gone, season 5. But I think that only lasted a few episodes, and then things between them fell apart.
Yeah.
I don't know exactly what happened then, but yeah, maybe it was just not sustainable. Maybe the show sucked, and then Bruce was like, well, it sucks because you got the man fired, and just blamed her for everything. But he says he didn't blame her for everything, in the commentaries and stuff. I don't know. But, with time, things soften. But, that's why that Connie Chung interview is great to watch, because it's right after Moonlighting ended, a year after.
And
so anything closer to the time is going to be closer to the truth.
That's exactly, yeah. I forgot what I was going to say. Yeah, and he was free to say so. because moonlighting's finished, so he's more free to say things. Chiller says, but it can't be that because we still see them close and warm with each other in season 5 in the season 5 bloopers. That's right. So me and Shawna talk about this all the time behind the scenes, that it's the whole thing is so confusing because when you see those bloopers, especially that blooper when he says ho 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 and he hugs her because they stuff it up. Well, like, where's the anger? Where's the problems? And also I've always thought something happened towards the end of season 5 and you see it on screen and behind the scenes, they become completely disconnected and distant. Yep. And I think it's obvious in the scenes too. Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, there's just no connection between them. And like the kiss, Grace and I were talking about this the other day. The kiss in Take My Wife, like when they kiss,
Yeah.
I mean, guys, can you even imagine this? Like in earlier seasons, it's like, no, please don't, no, don't.
No,
kiss.
it's not the same.
No, this is not good.
We're
is not
talking
good.
about
Like,
the scene at the end of Take My Wife, for example, when she puts him on the desk and she's on top of him on her desk. It's like
it just
it's
doesn't
not
work
the
anymore.
Anyway, yeah, we shouldn't be talking about that yet, Shawna.
I know.
We have to
Yeah,
wait for that
when we get to the
episode.
podcast. But it's just like, but it's the same two people. So what happened to the spark? Like, but any other season, we're like dying for them to kiss, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Now at the end, in and Outlaws, it's not so bad. In and Outlaws is okay, when they're kissing. But Take My Wife, it's like no, please.
It's a weird.
Yeah, it's cringe. Can't watch it yet. Same. It's just no. It doesn't. No.
Yeah,
Well,
Chiller agrees. That kiss is cringe. I can't watch it.
Yeah, I think, yeah. Were you saying last time, Grace, because it just comes out of the blue, there's no like build up to it?
That's why.
It just is like, there's no
That's
reason
why
for
I
it.
don't like that
Okay.
kiss. Because if you watch that episode, there's no build up to them having to kiss like that. If there were previous scenes where they're looking at each other and you can tell that, there's something going to happen later, but all of a sudden they're on the desk, and that's why it doesn't work in that episode. Because all of a sudden, boom, she's kissing him. What? Where did that come from? Not that we don't want it, but it doesn't fit. It doesn't fit. So.
No, it doesn't fit.
That's why,
But
Chilla.
we don't really want it. We don't want it unless it's going to lead somewhere. That's the thing. Then like the next episode, there'd be no mention of it. Their relationship hadn't moved forward. We don't even know if there is a relationship, what the relationship is. There's like no like through line, it just is like, there's no, it just fell apart.
Doesn't make any sense.
But Cybill says in her book, at some point, Bruce disconnected from what she was doing. And that is so true.
Yeah.
That is very evident, Yeah, he does. He disconnects. And it's probably, I think it's somewhere around, I think they're okay through Color of Maddie. And slowly after that, I think they tried to keep the connection off screen and on screen. I think they tried to, how Cybill says in that Barbara Walters interview, we're working for each other. I think they tried to be there for each other and work together and play the scenes and do that. I think they did work for each other. Yeah. And then Bruce Willis at some point was just like, nope, I don't know. Like from that Connie Chung interview, now I'm thinking that Bruce Willis just thought that Cybill destroyed the entire show.
Yeah.
I mean, I think Glenn thinks that too.
Yeah. Yep. And I think she's just forgotten.
I was laughing yesterday, Grace, how I had to remind Cybill that she got Glenn fired.
Yeah. Oh, look, so many things happened.
Remember when I had to remind her, like, oh no, well, Cybill, you got Glenn fired from the show, and she's like, oh really? Oh well, we got through it.
Well, yeah, she goes, oh well, we got through it. I'm like, no, well, actually, you didn't. But,
well, not really, but yeah, that was an uncomfortable moment on on the podcast. That was funny.
Yeah, but so many things happen from this point on where she's probably getting resentful about his popularity. Jay said in our interview that they were sitting, I don't know if this was the event, but they were sitting at a table having dinner or somebody, and somebody came up and asked Bruce for his autograph and not hers. And she was not happy about that. And then, of course, he's met Demi and, they're having a baby. She gets married, the twins, causes scheduling problems. He just wants to go off and do movies. He doesn't, and of course she gets rid of Glenn. He wants to go off and do movies. So the passion and the love for the show is not there, I believe, not there anymore. So, yeah, just everything happened. Lots
I
of
agree. They
little
got,
things happened.
yeah,
It wasn't one major thing. I think it was just a lot of little
yeah,
things that accumulated
yeah,
into a big pile.
yeah,
And boom,
yes,
Mount Etna.
yeah. And I guess at the end of the day, it all worked out best for everybody. I mean, Glenn ultimately did want to go off and do movies, and he went and did Clean and Sober. Bruce started making movies because Cybill had the babies.
Yep.
And the rest is history. So yeah, like I
Yeah.
think Bruce said in the commentaries as well, like you can't undo one part of it.
No.
You can't take out one part, right?
No.
It all kind of happened how it was supposed to in the end, whether it was painful or not.
Yeah.
That's just what
And
happened.
what you said
So,
about
yeah.
Glenn, that's so true too, because he didn't want to really do this show in the first place because he wanted to go over and do movies. He didn't want to necessarily do a TV show, especially one about an detective agency, because he said that every show was a detective agency, yet you drive down the street, you never seen one. When do you see a detective agency? So yeah,
That's true. That's true.
Anne says having a contract running till the end of season 5. I guess they tried to remain professional despite the dismissal of Glenn. Well, you have to, and you're being paid for
Yeah,
it. It's
they
in
had
your
no
contract.
choice.
You can't just say I'm not doing this anymore because you'll get sued.
Yeah.
So
Well, and Bruce Willis, to that point, said that it's like they were married to, it's like they were married until the network said, okay, now you can get your divorce, basically. So yeah, they had to work together and deal with each other no matter what, bad feelings or whatever, until the end. So yeah, anyway, and
All
as we
right.
know, lots of people said it was not a good scene, but yes, that was a lot of fun, guys.
That
Thank
was
you so much
great.
for joining in. Thanks for
Yep.
adding to the discussion. Love to hear what you guys have to say and your thoughts and views. You as well,
Yep.
Grace.
Thank you. Yep. Thank you for being here. Thank you for joining in on the conversation, because that's what we love. We love to hear this is really good, because on the podcast, I always have to, and Shawna has to say, oh, let us know, send us an email, let us know what you think. And this is just live, and it's great. We can find out exactly what you think. So that's great. Thank you very much for that. Yeah, so like and subscribe, share, let people know. If you know some more Moonies that don't know about this, let them know and get them in on the conversation. Live with Grace and Shawna. Also, what's coming out tonight, Shawna? Tracks of My Tears will be out.
Yeah.
Well, your time it'll be early in the morning, Sunday morning. But for me, it's tonight.
Yep,
I
so
think about 10
tomorrow for
o'clock.
you.
I've scheduled it for 10 o'clock. So Tracks of My Tears Part 1. Buckle up, people. And you know why? Because it's a three-parter. Boy, do we go off on a tangent on this one, Shawna.
Oh my gosh. Talk about everything changing. Here we go. I think a shark is circling nearby, Grace.
Yeah, there's a shark.
Circling.
There's definitely a shark coming by, and we don't know it till the end, but buckle up, because it's a three-parter. I only finished editing it last night. It's scheduled for tonight. All ready to go. And then we've got to record some and put them in the bag, I guess, Shawna, because we're both going overseas soon. So we'll have to work out how we're going to work out our scheduling. And
I think we're gonna get at least 2 more, Grace. How many more episodes are we gonna do this? At least 2 more.
Oh, at least 2 more.
Sybil said. At least 2 more.
And
then we'll finish season 4 this year. And then next year we'll do season 5.
Yeah.
And then the podcast will be done, but we've got our lives.
We've got our lives where we can
big reason
talk
why
about
we're doing
anything Bruce Willis, anything Cybill.
We can talk about anything.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be moonlighting on here. Anything 80s, really. 80s, maybe. So
I mean, yeah, we can expand it to anything, But yeah, let us know. I don't know, Grace, if you have an idea of what we can discuss next time, but let us know, guys, if there's something you want us to discuss.
Yeah, if there's something
live.
you want us to talk about, yeah. Even if it's a couple of scenes in a particular episode, if you want us to do that. Obviously, I'm not going to do a whole episode because you can listen to the podcast. So.
Or the bloopers or the commentary.
Or I love the bloopers. I freaking love the bloopers.
I'd like to look at like the bloopers. I'd like to look at Jerry Finnerman's interview. You know, we can look at some of the some interviews from people that we can't talk to, like Jerry Finnerman.
Yep.
On the American Archives of Television. Yep. You know, that would be amazing to like
and,
watch that. That would be a few parts, of course, but like it'd be cool.
People that are no longer with us, that would be nice to see. But you know, Robert Butler. Yeah. There's so many.
Yeah.
So anyway, thanks for being with us today, guys. Well, we've gone a bit over, but there was a lot to unpack with that. Yep. Like and subscribe. Keep your notifications on for the podcast episodes. And of course, Tracks of My Tears is out tonight.
Yes. This is the pod.
How about one of the commentaries? Yes, absolutely. We'll definitely do that.
Yeah, that's where we get Bruce's thoughts, and that's why the commentaries are so amazing. That's what we're going to hear from Bruce Willis. That's what we hear from Bruce Willis, you know?
Yeah.
That's what we got.
He remembered a lot.
Besides a few little clips from interviews, we got the commentaries, and those are amazing thoughts. He remembered everything. He knew everything.
He remembered a lot.
Did.
And that was, that was great.
Those really show how much he loved the show.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. And that was 20 years after. And
that was amazing.
Yeah. He in those commentaries is
20, like little tiny details.
Yeah. He remembered a lot, more than Cybill.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I know.
Yeah. So that's a good idea, Chilla.
Anyway,
thank you very much.
Thanks, guys. We will. Yeah, we'll talk about it and let you know what's next. All right.
All right. Bye, guys. Thanks for being with us.
Grace.
Love you,